Hey, what's up, everybody? Callan here again with Uber and Lyft, rideshare driver. So I just kind of wanted to put out a video before I get started today with Lyft. I'm gonna be driving Lyft today. I got just 10 rides to do today. I'm gonna do 10 and kind of see where I'm at from there. The city looks pretty dead right now as far as surges, so I'll see what's going on. Seems to be a lot of activity at the airport, so I might check out the airport. But who knows? Things change. But I kind of wanted to share a little bit about Uber. No, don't get me wrong, I love Uber. I love what Uber has done for me. I think that Uber can be a great app at times. I think that when it comes to choosing between Uber or Lyft, it can vary. It just depends on your city and it depends on the app. Sometimes Uber looks good, sometimes Lyft looks good. And right now I'm going through a season where Lyft looks like the better company to work for, the better app system. Their gigs are a lot better. Their pay system is a lot better. Right now, things might change in the near future for Uber, but I want to talk about Uber and their update that they did about 2, maybe 3 months ago. They did an update where you could fully see, before you accept any ride, you could fully see their pay, the location of pickup and the location of drop off. Like, they made that available to all drivers, and it was kind of the new way of handling business. And it seems like ever since they did that update really affected the drivers' payout. And it might just be coincidence, or maybe just the way our mentalities think as human beings, thinking we deserve more. That might be the case, but in some cases, it proves, it looks to seem that Uber kind of messes with, and Lyft, they both mess with what the customer pays and what the driver gets out of that pay. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today with Uber, because there's some suspicious things that have been happening before I actually stopped driving for Uber. The last week that I really put any effort into driving for Uber, I did airport runs. So in the city of Phoenix, as you can see here on this map, our airport is kind of central to everything. You got Queen Creek way down here in the the far right hand corner of the map, and then you got Surprise over here in the left hand corner of the map, and Sun City West, and all that. But it's central. It's central to everything that goes on. It's, the airport's right next to downtown Phoenix, and this is an airport where a lot of work can be done, a lot of good money can be made, and I worked this. And to me, it was a strategy that worked at the time, because the airport throughout the day would constantly surge. So there would be a $6 surge, an $8 surge, a $11 surge. It just all depended on the time and how many cars were available, and just how many planes were coming in. So I worked the airport, and this is where I began to see how suspicious some rides were when it came to Uber. And this is the first thing I want to talk about right here. Is I have screenshots of various rides. So the first ride I want to show you guys is this $34 ride that I did. So let's go ahead and go. I picked up the person and I remember this ride too. I picked this person up. It was in the evening. I picked him up at the airport at 4:37 p.m. and it showed an upfront fare of $34.44. And this took me to what we call North Scottsdale. And typically these North Scottsdale runs, this is what a typical payout should look like for running somebody from the airport to North Scottsdale. This is what it normally should look like. So So it's a Monday. And I don't know if, the afternoons I tend to think that Uber pays a little bit more to drive in the afternoon because you're driving with traffic. It's Monday as well. So I don't know if that Monday plays a huge factor, but let's look at the mileage. So it's an 18-mile drive. It took me 20 minutes and 23 seconds to pick the guy up and to take him to his destination. 20 minutes, which is not a bad drive for $33 or $34. It was a regular Uber X. And it looked like it was, I don't know why that says, let's see here. I might have gotten these two mixed up. Yeah, I think I did. Hang on. Okay, here we go. All right, this is the right one. So this one actually, so I picked him up at 4:37. I picked him up at 4:37. It was a 20-mile drive. Took me 29 minutes and 54 seconds. Sorry, I was looking at another trip that I'll show here in a few more moments. But this essentially took me 30 minutes to get this guy from the airport to his destination, which is North Scottsdale, on a Monday. And the fare, what it said to me as far as what Uber reported, it was $34.44. That was the overall fare. So the fare that they charged the customer, well, what I was paid from the customer was $26.19. So the guy probably paid like $52 or something. But then there was a surge of $8.25. And that's what put it at $34.44. So those are two factors I want us to look at right now as we look at this other trip that I took a few days later. So let's go ahead and skip over. We're going to skip over that one. And we are actually, I think, was that? No. We're going to skip the 29 and we're going to look at this $25 order. Okay, so let's go ahead and that last little so let's see, let me make sure this is all lined up. Okay, so Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. I picked this gentleman up there and I dropped him off in North Phoenix. It's pretty much right down the road from where I took the other gentleman. This one it was 23 miles and it was a 26-minute drive. It was almost about the same amount of time, maybe a little, like 4 minutes quicker. Picked him up at 3:10 p.m. and this was a Thursday. So it was a regular Uber X, tip included. But let's look at the fare. Look at this. This is ridiculous. The fare was $19.79. The original fare that they were charging the customer was $13.04. $13.04 versus this other trip that I took with it. $26 fare versus for the same amount of, maybe even a longer distance, they're only charging this customer $13. But look at this. This is where it gets interesting. Look at the surge. The surge is $6.75. Okay, $6.75. And then in that time period when I picked the gentleman up, there was a promotion going on, a boost area, which was $3. So essentially, I'm making $9.75 extra I'm supposed to make on this drive, but somehow, even with a tip, I only got $25. Without the tip, I would have got $22. $22 for a trip that essentially was longer than this trip that I took on Monday. So, I don't know, Uber seems to be fudging and messing with these fares. Look at this one, this middle one that I took. This guy picked him up at the airport. I took him to, not even all the way up to North Scottsdale. This is like mid Scottsdale. And this one was 18 miles. Took me 20 minutes to get him there. Picked him up in the late evening, which is 10 p.m. And look, they charged him $22 for a fare. They charged him $22 and they tipped me $6.79. So why are these fares changing? Why it does not make sense that these fares are changing. And why are they charging some customers more than other customers? And this one is this last one, right? This $25 ride that I made, it was the nail in the coffin for me. And I hope Uber, kind of picks up on these. I think that I'm not the only rideshare driver that has noticed the dirty laundry of Uber and Lyft and how they fudge the numbers. And this numbers have been fudged. Look at that, 1304 for a 23-mile long ride. And the other one for 34 miles or 20 miles, they charged this man $26. $26 for, and that's just the fare. That's the fare. So what Uber essentially did on this ride was charge this guy $1 and some change per mile. $1 and some change. Almost $2 a mile, practically. Almost $2 a mile, and yet this other guy for the same distance, just about the same distance, shorter amount of time, they only charged him $13. That is a huge difference, because now we're looking at, if the upfront fare was $22, then what should have happened was, let's see, $22 for 23 miles. So we're looking at like 50 cents a mile, practically. Let's do the numbers. 23 miles. Sorry, that's my vehicle. Let's see here. There's my calculator. 23 miles. All right, 23 miles. Divided by $13. Right? Is that right? $1.70? No, it's not $1.70 a mile. That might be. So $13 divided by 23 miles is 56 cents. 56 cents. 56 cents. 56 cents a mile. Now, how ridiculous is that? So this is a meme I sent my wife. Yes, this is ridiculous. This does not make no sense. The way they say that, and I really feel like ever since they did an update, all these numbers keep getting fudged. They keep getting messed with. They keep getting messed with, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate being lied to. I don't appreciate all of this hidden agenda stuff, because it's I don't know, it just seems very unfair to me. It seems unfair to other drivers that are out there trying to earn money. They're making us work a lot harder. I mean, just look at this. This right here, with everything that I got, this $25 fare should have been easily $42 with that surge and the boost and the tip. That should have put me at least at $40. The fare, let's say if they charge that customer $26 and they could charge this customer $26, 26. Okay, so 26, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 38. So I should have made $38.75 on this ride if they charged this customer the same as they charged this customer, Jeffrey Epstein. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It just does not make sense to me. I hope that Uber really looks over their system and realizes the error that they're making. And I hope a lot of drivers, are kind of backing down from Uber, because Uber is really not. It's really not the place to work right now. It's just not right how they bait us, and look at these dumb things right here that they've added. Opportunities. These right here, you got to sign up for these every single week, and it's so annoying. It's and they're only for one area of the city. It's not like it's a multiple place. It's not like, that's how big the city is. Imagine if you live over here. If you live over here in Queen Creek or Gilbert, You'd actually have to get up and drive all the way over here and try to stay in this little area to make that extra money. Or if you lived over here, you got to drive all the way over here to try to make money. And if they do it in the morning, most of the money that's being made is right in this area. This is where all the money's made in the morning hours, from 5 a.m. to about 9 a.m. All this area right here. This is what we call the warehouse district. This is where all the riders, this is where it surges the most. Monday through Thursday, I would say it surges the most, early hours. But yet they'll put something at 5 a.m. and you have to actually start. You have to collect every single ride in this little region where there's not a lot of people. A lot of people that are going to work are the rich CEOs or the ones that are managers. They're the ones that are going to the warehouses or to other companies that they don't have to be there till 11. They don't have to be there till 10, 11 in the morning. So it just doesn't make sense to make just this little area the place where we can earn extra boost money. You know, of course, that's 6 p.m. Watch, I'll scroll down to one that early hours. So if 7 a.m. nobody's really driving over here this early, because this right here, this 10 freeway, this 10 East freeway, it is packed. If you're leaving your house at 6:30, you're going to get down here at about 7:15 to 7:20. It takes about an hour just to drive all the way into downtown Phoenix just to start making money in this area. And that's for $2.50. It is the most dumb thing I've ever seen. I don't like this system. I don't like this format. It's cost. They think that they're saving money. I feel like essentially Uber's saving money, taking away from our bonuses. Which, look, 80 rides gets me $50. 80 rides gets me $50. And Lyft, I only got to do. Let's see. Let's go look at it right now. At Lyft, look at what I'm making with Lyft. So 35, 40, 50 rides. 50 rides, I'm making $75. I'm making $75 and 50 rides. I gotta do 80 trips, 30 more rides to make $50. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? So I believe that they started these boost programs to take away from the power of the bonus, because these bonus apps are what kept me. They kept me in the using this app. But because they implemented this, they implemented a few other perks, I guess you could call them, onto the app, and it's just destroyed the app. You know, the surges. I believe that they mess with the surges. I think that surges could be going on a lot more. I believe that this city is a lot busier than what the map says it is. But you know, people. You know, I believe the company's trying to cut corners. You know, sometimes you'll log on to Lyft and it'll be boosting. It'll be not boosting, but surging, and and Uber isn't. You know, so right now, I mean, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is the app to be on for me, at least here in the city of Phoenix. Being able to view these videos, and I'm actually currently doing a little bit in-depth investigation as well, as far as just the difference between both apps, and just how it seems like, you know, Lyft and Uber, you know, they kind of screw us drivers out of making the most money, you know, by the implementing these little number systems that kind of manipulate the system to kind of screw us, you know, driving long distances to pick up people to drop people off at a short distance. You know, I mean, sometimes there's some rides that I've taken where in the past where I had to drive 10 miles to pick somebody up for $5 and take them a mile down the road to drop them off, and I'm only making $5. I mean, it's very unfair. There's a few screenshots that I have to probably dig up, but it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I just you know, I think that something has to be done. And you know, with this video, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. But if you're watching this, you want to leave a comment, maybe you experience similar things, let me know. We got to get the word out. Let these companies know, man, that they can't just manipulate a system and screw us because we're because they don't see us as people. They see us as just robots or whatever. But let's get this information out there. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. Till next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.